Hi, I'm Peg Harbaugh, broker and owner of Cox Springs Realty. This segment is called Getting It Bought. We're talking about the buying process. You've already shown me the money. I've asked you all the right questions. We've toured the properties, and now we are getting it bought. So we've found the house or the property that you want to pursue. You and I sit down. I bring to you all the papers that are necessary to make an offer to purchase, and we go over it with fine-tooth comb and make sure that everything that you want to have included is included. Everything you want removed from the property is removed. You'll sign what's called a seller's disclosure statement, and that is the seller discloses everything that they know about that property with regard to age of the roof and age of the mechanicals and all of those kinds of things. There's an emerald ash borer, there's a lead-based paint disclosure. We'll also attach an inspection addendum if you want to request or reserve the right to have inspections. There's an agency, 3 pages of agency that we need to fill out. So all in all, there's probably 15 pages of things that we will complete. I will sign, you will sign, and then in the end, I'll ask you to write a check for what's called an earnest deposit. Typically, that's 1% of the sale price. That check gets attached to the purchase contract when I submit the purchase contract to the listing agent. If the offer is accepted, that check gets deposited immediately. If the offer is not accepted, that check comes back to us and waits until something can be negotiated, or if the deal is off, that is just done. So once we submit the offer, the seller has 3 choices. They can accept it, they can reject it, or they can counter it. If they accept it, that means the deal is on, and whatever we put in that offer is done, or we're on the hook for. If they reject it, they said no to it all, it is void. If they counter it, they can make some asks of us or you. How do we want to see this contract different than it was before? So they'll write that on a one piece of paper and return it to me, and then we will talk about it and decide if that's acceptable to you, or if you want to counter their counter, and so on and so forth. When it is done, hopefully they've accepted the offer, and then we go on to the next stage, which is your path to homeownership. So hopefully this is helpful to you, helping you to understand the buying process.